Are you ready for this? How was that for a bit of Riverdance? Let's get on with the show! Oh, yes! Welcome! My name's Donato, aka the Reluctant Guru, and I'm here giving you my weekly update. This week it's week 21 and only 5 weeks to the New York City Marathon, and it's been one hell of a week again. And as you may have guessed from the dancing earlier, I am in, yes, I heard you say, yes, I am in Ireland, and to be more specific, Dublin, the beautiful city of Dublin, where being a big, those of you who do know me, I'm a big Eurovision fan, and how can I ever forget Eurovision 1994 here in the city of Dublin, where the interval, after they'd done all the songs, I don't know if you know Eurovision, Google it, have a look it up. Yes, back in 1994 here in Dublin, the interval entertainment was what is now known as the Riverdance. And obviously not far from here is the River Liffey. I don't know if there's any pictures or whatever on that, but yeah, the River Liffey. So they had obviously we have Irish dance, and this was at the time it was like a revelation. It was contemporary Irish dancing, and as you can see from my dancing, if you want to give me a call, Michael Flatley, you know where my number is, yeah? Or leave a message down here, tell me what you think of the dancing. And that can be open to any of you guys. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, I do like to have a bit of fun. I don't take myself too seriously at all. I'm just here to have a bit of a laugh, yeah? So I hope you enjoyed that little ditty whilst I'm here in Dublin. I just had to do the Eurovision. Yeah, it was 30th of April, 1994. Here I am in Dublin, and the training doesn't stop. I'm out training still regularly. I even fitted in and I'll talk more about what I fitted in whilst I'm here in Dublin, and it is a fabulous city. I've never been here before, and it's great to travel to new countries, new places, and I'm very fortunate to have this opportunity to do that. And so yeah, I get out there and find the places to run, do my training, carry on doing the work, have a bit of relaxing time as well, so why not? So yes, what have I been doing the past week in terms of my training? Obviously we're coming in now into the real peak training times, and the long runs are getting mega long. In fact, this coming Sunday will be my longest long run, and for those of you who follow me regularly will know that the long run should never, in training, the long run should never really be more than 3 hours. So any prizes at how long my training run this Sunday is? That's correct, 3 hours. So it'll be my longest long run. How far that is, I don't know. I'm just going to be running at an easy pace and then mix in some marathon paces, because obviously the body needs to get tuned to what I'm aiming for in terms of what my marathon pace would be. And your marathon paces, that's what we train to do, to get our body used to going at that pace and comfortable and feeling good. Last week, I think my last training run on Sunday was I think 35 kilometers, which was 21 and a bit miles. So I just ran it until I checked my gun. I got to 35 and that was it. And again, for those of you who follow regularly, my long runs, my training runs, all my training runs are fasted, so they're before any breakfast. I don't have any breakfast. I don't take any water or any gels with me, and I'm not saying that to sound all big and brag or whatever, but it's from what I've read and what I've understood from those who know their stuff, it's about training our bodies to burn energies in a more efficient way. So as a non-endurance runner, our bodies burn our energies in a certain way. So if you want to become an endurance runner, you need to train your body to burn the energies that are stored in our bodies, because we do have a lot of energy in our bodies, more than some of us would believe, and it's about burning that and using that. So yes, I may have been tiring towards the last sort of 5-6 kilometres, but I was still holding a really good pace and felt good. Yeah, it was trying, but felt good. So yes, I mentioned, whilst I'm here in Dublin, I always like to try new things. Whatever age we are, we're always doing new things. Now for me, whilst I was here, and there was a race on the Tuesday night, and on the night time. So it's one of the Dublin night runs, and there's a series of various night runs, and this was my number, Dublin night run. And there was 2 races on the Tuesday night. There was a 5k and a 10k. So I signed up for the 10k race, which was 2 loops around an area called Park West Business Park, running along the business park there and a bit of the canals, and really, really nice run, but totally new for me. Many firsts for me, a lot of things that I've never done before. I'm a relative novice runner. I've only been going now just 2 years, so I still regard myself as a novice running, learning new things, doing new things. And on the Tuesday night, it was the first time for me racing. I've never raced in an evening, racing. I've done the odd 1 or 2 training runs back in the day, but most of my training runs are in the morning. And it was the first time I've ever raced in the evening, and first time that I've also raced in the dark. So it did get totally dark, and I've put a link down below of the actual race. So I did vlog the race, so whilst I was running around I was filming it, because it was a first. So I do like to record my first races on a vlog, haphazard as it may look, and shaky and blurry, and me screaming at the camera, but that's it. It's all pretty raw. I don't do any fancy edits. It's just me talking to the camera and talking to people on the race. So the link is below if you want to actually see the race itself. And there were some super fast runners in there. I mean, really super fast. And because of that, because of being super fast runners and me joining in with them, it sort of keeps you going at a higher tempo than you would, for me, than I would when I'm training. So whilst I don't look at my Garmin and look at what pace I'm running on how I feel. And it did feel good. There was times where, again, the time of day or whatever, and I'd had probably been eating too much or whatever throughout the day, the tummy felt quite tight, so I couldn't really push it as hard as maybe I wanted to, but it still felt okay, and I kept up with some really good runners, and I ended up finishing in the top 10. I think it was over 1,000 runners had registered for this race, so really pleased with that. So first time top 10, and first time running under, drum roll please, running under sub 40, which I was absolutely amazed. So it felt really good, and considering on the Sunday before, so only 48 hours before, that I'd ran 35 kilometres. So I'm really running on marathon legs. I'm not running on sprint leg. A distance of 10k when you're running on marathon legs is a really short distance. So the feedback I've had has been absolutely brilliant. I really love everybody's feedback on that, and thank you so much for the support. And it just felt great, and I know that as the training's coming together, and I'm looking forward to the training now. So as I say, it's 5 weeks. So literally 5 weeks today, I'll be in New York City. Start spreading the news. Enough about that. So really excited, really looking forward to that. So as I said, coming up next week, I've got the longest long run and of the 3 hours, and I'm very much, as the countdown comes to New York, I've got another race coming up, which will be the last race for me, will be the Birmingham half marathon, which same day as the Birmingham full marathon. Doing the half marathon as part of the training, see how the legs are going, how they're stretching out. So I'm really looking forward to that. So wherever you are, whatever you do, as I always say, just keep running, yeah! Yeah. Well, thank you and good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Leave some positive comments below. And I do love each and every one of you. I love the support and the comments from everyone and the spreading of the love. I'm really feeling your love. So thank you all so much. And I'll see you next week. Oh yeah. Ooh, as I scratch my little itch on my nose. So yes, and if you really do like this channel, subscribe. It's free.